What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today, Manchester City have announced very interesting plans for the future of the Etihad Stadium and also the Etihad campus. So we're going to be speaking in more detail about what has been announced this morning. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Manchester City news, transfer news, as well as live watch-alongs, previews, reviews of games, and all your good footballing needs, then make sure you have subscribed to my channel. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. The aim, 28,000 subscribers, now less than 300 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video, and also don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What things would you like to see at the Etihad Stadium? What would you like to see at the Etihad campus? Let me know in the comments below. Finally, this video is sponsored and it's brought to you by Football Billionaire. If you are struggling to come up with some solid Christmas ideas for either yourself or your family members, loved ones, friends, and then Manchester City fans, then go and head over to Football Billionaire. Their link is in the description. They have provided me with the Manchester City board game. Now, this is a fantastic game for you to go and play. If you want to get it before Christmas, then I would recommend ordering that ASAP. The link is in the description. Have plenty of fun on Christmas Day and all the other days as well. Football Billionaire, the Manchester City board game. Go and cop it. Link in the description. So let's crack on with this video and what has been announced by Manchester City today. And City have announced the feasibility studies which are to go with Manchester City's already agreed expansion of the Etihad Stadium. Now, what Manchester City are going to be doing is they're going to expand the North Stand. That is currently the family stand, the two-tiered stand behind the goal where Sergio Aguero scored that goal back in 2012. Now, we've already expanded the South Stand where the away fans are situated, where they've already got safe standing in place as well, and some of the cheapest season tickets for Manchester City on offer in the South Stand. And I presume that Manchester City's plan here is to either try and replicate this over in the North Stand, or they're going to have a look to try and dig up some ideas to try and come up with something a little bit different so it's not all looking symmetrical, to try and help generate the best atmosphere possible at the Etihad. Because once Manchester City start constructing the expansion on the North Stand, then there's no real going back there. So Manchester City want to make this decision. They want to get it right. But with demand being there, with the amount of season ticket holders that we've got, the amount of match day members that they've got, Manchester City will be able to fill these seats and more. So Manchester City looking to get that expansion done. I would not rule out Manchester City formulating that expansion and announcing something in the next 6 months for construction to start, either at the end of the season or once the concerts have been attended and done and sorted by Manchester City over the summer. That once that's sorted, City will then do what they did in the South Stand and start their expansion. Now, it would have been ideal for Manchester City to have done this when there was no fans in the stadium. City have already missed their great opportunity to not affect any part of the stadium or capacity when football matches are taking place. They could have done that back in 2020. They could have done it in 2021 as well. They opted not to do that. Manchester City want to get this right. So is it going to be what fans have suggested, being one large tier in the North Stand and possibly moving fans that want to be in the South Stand to this one massive tier in the North Stand? City have spoken about having one smaller first tier and then a massive second tier is also being discussed. If this is the case, this is going to help the acoustics of the stadium. It's going to help the atmosphere of the stadium, and the only way they're going to do that, really, in my opinion, is they're going to have to move the family stand somewhere else, either move it to the East Stand, Colin Bell Stand. They do have the option option if City want to generate atmosphere in creating a kind of a wall behind the goal there, then if that's the case, then atmosphere is going to formulate from Manchester City behind the goal, and a lot of the people in the South Stand would probably want to move. However, people are accustomed to their traditions. They like to be next to the away fans. They like to have a bit of back and forth with the away fans. So it is a decision that City ultimately need to get correct. And I've got a feeling that Manchester City, once they've gone through all the studies and communicated with the fans, I've got a feeling that City will probably just end up trying to make the stadium look as smart as possible. And the way they'll do that is having it look symmetrical and repeating what they've done in the South Stand in the North Stand. But we will see. Now, Manchester City's ambition is to be best in class for fan experience. So how they're going to do this is they want to do the expansion, go above 60,000. That's first. Manchester City also looking towards their club shop. Obviously not happy with their club shop. I've been to some solid club shops. I went to Blackburn Rovers at the weekend, and in my opinion, their club shop's spacious, plenty of options, lots of different options, not just a load of replica kits on show for you to try and accumulate as many sales as possible with shirt sales, but actually having lots of different options and not just clothing in there. And I thought Blackburn Rovers club shop was very good. I've been to Leeds United. Their club shop at Ellen Road is very good, and in my opinion, City's club shop could be improved, so I'm happy that that's been included, and it'll be interesting to see. I've already filled out the form, and I've said I'm asking to give more variety of options in the club shop, because lots of fans, regular going fans, once they've bought the shirt for the season, they're probably not going to go back in the club shop. So you need something that's going to entice fans to come in. Seasonal wear, things like that. City also having a look at the City Square, which is where they have the fan zone. They're going to make that all covered due to the weather. That's sensible. I've asked for, if possible, having an inside club bar accessible in the North Stand. If that's possible to do, I think that would be very good. I've been to lots of stadiums where they have that in place, and in my opinion, does enhance the experience. If not, get it all covered. Lots of food options, lots of drink options, not just having the sponsors. So we're sponsored by Asahi, and I know a lot of fans are fans of Asahi, but I like a variety, I like a choice. There isn't much choice at Manchester City. I think there's more possibilities there for more sponsorships, working with different food companies and different drink companies, and not just alcoholic drinks either, soft drink options as well. City also looking towards a museum. What's going to be included in that? I presume City looking towards their stadium tour, and they're going to want to make it as enhanceable as possible. They're going to want to replicate, if you have a look abroad, such as if you go on stadium tours to the Bernabeu, Nou Camp, they've got all about what their clubs are on offer for people that want to go and visit. And people do go on football-based holidays. People do go to the Nou Camp to go and have a look around the stadium and their museum and their trophy cabinet that's on show. And to me, Manchester City have been a very successful team over the last 10 years. We've got lots of history as well, let's not forget. Formed in the 19th century. To me, definitely an option to go down that route and try and demonstrate and put across Manchester City's heritage and also the history that we do have. Also, there's lots of dead space around the stadium. The club are looking to improve on their car parking. They're looking to improve on the workspace as well, which naturally means there's talk of a hotel. Now, originally I thought they were going to put it next to one of the car parks towards the North Stand where the club shop is, because there's some dead land there where they could put a hotel and try and use inspiration for what they've got at the club down the road, whose name we will not mention, with Hotel Football. It's a very unique kind of hotel. Maybe Manchester City might look for something like that. I've put on the form, try and go somewhere along that route to entice people to want to stay at the Manchester City Hotel, which would get you discounts, things like that, and also make it a very enhancing experience that makes people want to not only go but also to return. Now, City's plan is they want the stadium in use 365 days a year. So hotel, restaurants, bars attached to the stadium would help Manchester City to do that. You've also got the 23,000 capacity Co-op Arena, which is going to be completed next year too, which means there are going to be problems with the public transport. So City are working with Manchester City Council to try and improve the Metrolink system in and out of the stadium to Ashton-under-Lyne and also into Manchester as well. They're also wanting to put in place simple, safe walking areas to the Etihad from Manchester City Centre. They're also wanting to put cycle lanes in place as well. It's a massive project. project. You can have your say if you're a Manchester City fan. You can go onto the website. They've put the link in there. They're going to be communicating with fans in early 2023 for consultation. I presume that will go to season ticket holders and also club members as well, who will get to give their thoughts on what City might want to put in place when they do these expansions, and also what's going to happen to the North Stand as well. This happened for the South Stand expansion. It happened in terms of changing the club crest, and it will happen for the North Stand as well. What's your thoughts? What do you want to see? Let me know in the comments below. So there we go. That has been the video. Thank you for watching the video. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Plenty more football and Manchester City content to come. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And finally, do go and check out Football Billionaire, sending me this fantastic Manchester City board game. Go and get it ordered, link in the description, and get it in time for Christmas for you to enjoy, for your family to enjoy, for your kids to enjoy, for whomever to enjoy. Go and check it out, link in the description. Thank you to Football Billionaire for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you all again real soon for the next video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.